Hey, what's up, Rise of Kingdoms? It's Bye here. We have Osiris League Season 6 knockout stage is about to happen very soon. Team have about, I would say, 5 days, 6 days to prepare for the knockout stage here. If you lose, you're out, okay? So, I'm gonna give you guys what I think are some of the interesting matchups that will happen next week. So let's go right into it here for Realm of Horus, okay? So I think the most interesting match is going to be at Division 9. We're going to see DN56 versus OPAV. Okay, you all know that 556 is in KvK with 1034, and they lost. Okay, so we're going to have like a full team of like second strongest team in 556 here going up against the third team in 1034. They have exactly 30 players here, so if someone gets sick, it's gonna be a huge advantage for 556 here. But I think this one gonna be very hard. It's going to be happen at 15 UTC. Best of luck to both team, but we'll see, guys. I think DN56. I don't know if they are like it's like a old team from 1860, or it's like a new team that being formed. I think it's like a half old team, half new team here. So even though they have very high power, but I think OPAV is gonna win. So my pick is gonna be OPAV. Okay. So I think the most interesting match in Realm of Forest is gonna be DN56 versus OPAV, just because they are in the same KvK together. Okay. Another interesting match I think is gonna be at Division 11. We're going to see BLN from 365 versus HOOM from 1561. Okay, right. I think HOOM has always been a pretty decent OL team. BLN is the second OL team in 365. I mean, they did pretty well last season. Let's see how they got perform this season. I got a couple of friends in BLN as well, so we'll see. Best of luck to BLN, and hope they can advance to the next round. The next one I think is gonna be interesting is gonna be Division 19. We're going to have the last standing, the last team from 1093, 93L versus NEWD. I think this is the last team. I think 93T. I think 93T lost. I didn't see 93T. I could be wrong, but we gonna have 93L, right? Lazy Lions versus LEWD here, right? It's gonna be an interesting match. If I was correct that 93L is the last team from 1093, then they gotta represent the kingdom, you know. So a lot of pressure on them. I don't remember seeing any other team, right? Correct me if I'm wrong in the comment section, guys. If you guys see any other team from 1093, but I think 93L is the last team. So it's gonna be an interesting match to see if they can advance to the top 32. And I think next one is gonna be at Division 21. We're going to have 1V versus NGU. Okay, so like, we all know that 1V is a very strong team, but I am more interested to see NGU. I think NGU was a decent kingdom. I think they played pretty well in that 1860 KvK. NGU together with 1021 defeat 1860, if you can remember. So I want to see how they perform, right, against 1V, right? It's Korean versus Korean here. Maybe they gonna make something happen, right? 3.3 billion power is not small, okay? Right, I think they can definitely put up a good fight against 1V, but I think 1V is definitely gonna take the win here. But I just want to see how NGUs can perform against the top, the current champion of Ram Horus. Okay, so that is another interesting matchup that I would love to see. Maybe I'll stream it because it's happened at 13 UTC and my match is at 15 UTC, guys. Next one is going to have a Division 25. We're going to have a SW Smash Squad from 1254, okay, versus NB1. I think newbie has always been a decent team, right? I think and I just want to see how Chisco team can perform against another pretty solid team here, right? But I think SW doing pretty well. I think I expected one of the match between them and VC 56 from 556. Well, it was pretty decent. They lost again 56 by a pretty close. It was not been a close match. I think 556 actually destroyed them, but we'll see. Right? They are at 3.8 billion power here. This one is 3.2. Okay. But NB1, newbie one been around for some time. I've seen Zit Alliance a lot of time. So it's gonna be an interesting matchup as well. So that is for Realm of Horus. I think another one I might be interested in is gonna be Division 8. Maybe I'll check it out. It's SS34. This one is from 1534. Okay. Versus 26 OT. Right. Seem like two very equal team in terms of like power here, right? I think it's gonna be an interesting matchup. I think this one is also a Korean kingdom, right? So like a two Korean team match here, right? We might be interested. Okay, let's go to Realm of Anubis. So Realm of Anubis. Next one that I want to see is Division 1. We got 94 VN. Vietnamese team, okay, versus AX, like the power pretty even, like 3.5 versus 3.2 billion, 3.3 billion, very even here in terms of power. And I think it's gonna be a very tough matchup for 94 VN. I think 94 VN they won the OL once, right? You can see the banner here, right? The Alliance banner, right? One of the OL winner before. And it's gonna be an interesting matchup here, right? I think like AX with like a 3-time KvK winner here. Right? I mean, like they have higher power as well. I remember I played against them before when I was in 1860. I remember. But I think it's gonna be a good matchup here as well. So Division 1 for Realm of Anubis, AX versus 94 VN. And the next one is gonna be Division 6. We gonna have LIU, okay, 1846 representative here, versus 1008 Boopy Lifestyle. Right, look like 1008 migrated here, 2098, right? In they want to revive the kingdom or whatever here. So I think it's gonna be interesting here, right? Because previous seasons it was in Realm of Horus, right? They had to fight against a lot of a tough opponent like 1v, OV, some other like very old team, right? So now they are in Realm of Anubis now, right? They are fighting against some new kingdom here. So I think 1008 probably is gonna win, right? Probably, I think, but we'll see, right? We'll see how the new teams that Boopy Lifestyle been putting up together here and see how strong they are, as they gonna be a good contender to win Realm of Anubis here. But I think in Realm of Anubis we have 60 GT, right? So I don't know, right? So we'll see. Maybe they should have migrated to a much younger kingdom and not 2098. Maybe they should have go to 2200s, 2300s, so they can be in Realm of Bastet. Maybe. Next one is going to have Division 7, right? We're going to have a T2A, right? 1960, right? Dragotian Alliance against BOT, okay. 2042, okay. I'm more interested to see, I mean, like, how good T2A team is, to be honest. It's more like a Dragotian team's gonna be good. Because so far, man, the OL team has not been so great, right? For the past few seasons, they didn't perform very well. I didn't go very far. So I want to see like, how they're doing, you know, right? And it happened at 1980C. I might be able to stream it. I might put a notification here, right? And maybe I'll get online and I'll stream the match. It's a maybe for now, right? No promise yet. Okay, so I think that was the interesting match that I think for Realm of Anubis. Let's go to Realm of Bastet. Right, for Realm of Bastet, which is my realm. I think the first interesting match could be Division 2. We have a DR34, right, and W364. So DR34 still at 3.7, 3.8 billion power here. They wasn't able to win the championship last season, even though they had a full VIP 18 team. But I think they probably been working on their team a lot. And hopefully they can perform better this season. But I think this season there are a lot more strong competitor for the championship title. So we'll see. I just want to see how much better do they get, okay? W364 is also a pretty strong Korean kingdom as well. But last season the OL team didn't perform very well, so I want to see if they got perform better this season. Right? I think this season, last season it was in KvK, and they didn't really care too much about OL. Right? But against it like our Korean versus Vietnamese alliance here, I think it's gonna be a very interesting matchup to spectate as well. So we'll see. I cannot stream any 15 UTC match because I'll be playing as well. Unfortunately. Okay, next one we're going to have a Division 8. For Ram of Bastet, we have a K244 and 96kg. In terms of power, pretty even. 3.1 versus 2.9, 3 billion. We got a Kingdom from 2244 here. What I want to see how they play. Okay, right, we'll see. We'll see if they can perform well against this 96kg team or not. Next up we got Division 18. Okay. It's my team here. Right, 61 OT is my team. Okay, right, representative from 2361. We were the last season champion. Okay, right, the winner of last season for realm of Sobek. But I think 60DB is a pretty strong team as well. They have a 3-star. It means they won 3 KvK. Okay. 2.8, 2.9 billion power here versus 3.1, right? It's gonna be a pretty close match. And I was take a look at their team already, right? They seem pretty solid. A lot of like 100 million power player. We'll see, right? We'll see. I think for 61 OT, we've been together probably a little bit longer than 60DB, right? So that is probably one of our advantages. I don't know how many immigrants they have and how good are they in OL, to be honest. We'll have to see in the game, in the match, okay? But I don't think it's gonna be like a one-sided game for sure. So far it's been pretty easy win for us here. 61 OT, we just win every single match pretty easily. But I think this one is gonna be different because they have much bigger player. So we'll see, right? It's gonna be an interesting match, I think. If you guys want to spectate, if you guys want to see how I play at 15 UTC, you can go in this match and see, oh, how Bye playing, you know? Right? See, find my spot, like find where I am at, and then maybe take a screenshot and send it to me. So we'll see, right? So that is another interesting match that I think. And if you guys want to spectate it, by all means. Next one is going to have a Division 24. Division 24, we got a GV77 here, right? Glory of Vietnam, another Vietnamese alliance here, very big at 3.6 billion. I think 2377 have a lot of X. What was my kingdom against? I was in 1636, right? The Vietnamese kingdom with oh my god, I forgot all the player name. Tintin was in 1636, right? Yeah, 1636. I think I was in 1636. A lot of ex-member from 1636 are here, and you can see right here, Fantasy HP. I think this team is gonna be one of the strong contender to be the winner of this season for Ram of Bastet, I think. So I definitely want to spectate this match, but it's at 15 UTC. So somebody please record this match here. Right, they are going up against CG94. I think this one might be a pretty good team as well, right? Jet OL, maybe Jet or Silent League. This is an alliance that are built for OL, maybe. So we'll see, right? But I think GV77's gonna be a trouble team to face against in Ram Bastet. Okay. Next one we got the last one. Okay, last one we have Division 27. We're looking at another Vietnamese alliance here. We got W367 Warrior of God. God Alice is here. 3 billion versus RA38, an alliance from 2338 here. 2.8 billion. I think it's gonna be a pretty close matchup here as well. It's gonna be interesting. It's gonna be very interesting to spectate. Once again, it is at 15 UTC. All the interesting matches are happen at 15 UTC for some reason, guys. I'll see what I can do. But yeah, guys, for Ram of Sobek, I don't know a lot about these new kingdoms. I honestly don't plan to spectate Ram of Sobek. Right? I'm just gonna be focusing more on the 3 Ram of Horus, Anubis, and Bastet. It's gonna be a lot more interesting. Last season I focused more on Ram of Sobek because I was in Ram of Sobek. Okay, But this season, we are interested more on the older kingdoms and see how they play. Okay. Let me know. Let me know in the comment section which other matchup you think could be also be interesting, and then maybe I'll check them out. Okay, guys. Thanks for watching the video. Peace.